Simple. So you ask, same situation, about to start buy to let. Is it worth investing in property now? I'm doing my research. I would appreciate the response so I can make a decision. Thank you. Well, obviously, I don't want to sound biased, but I've been doing this for 25 years, and the biggest improvement in my life circumstances, wealth, has been properties. So, but there's a number of ways you can do properties right now. So let's talk about the 6 strategies that are there. So you start with a buy to let. You buy a house, you rent it to one family. On average, you're looking at about £300 a month. By the time you pay your interest-only payments and you get a mortgage on it, and you leave 25-30% of your capital into that deal. Let's say you buy a £300,000 house, you put £100,000 down. On average, you're looking around £300 passive income, which is pretty dire. £3,600, which is 3%. So you might as well leave your cash in the bank. The second one is HMO. So you're buying a house that you convert into 5 or 6 lettable rooms, and then you charge per room. The challenge with that is it used to be a great strategy maybe 10 years ago. Now mortgage rates have doubled, utility rates have trebled, and the challenge is you're making I'm making half the amount that we used to make. So on average, from £300 on a buy to let, a HMO may yield you around £700-800. Now some people will jump later and say, I'll make £2,000, but you know what, if you spend £200,000 on converting a house and it's going to take you 15 years to pay that £200,000 house investment out, then good luck to you. But I'm talking about buying something reasonable, adding value to it, converting it that we did 10 years ago, and renting them. You'll end up around £600 to £700 per month passive. But the regulation, the amount of work, the amount of hassle, that you don't forget, you're only not dealing with one tenant, you're dealing with 6 tenants in the house. You buy 5 of them, that's 30 tenants in one go, and it's a lot of work. So that's strategy number 2, HMO. Strategy number 3 is commercial conversion. This, you have to really have skills and understanding of what you're doing. So you need planning permission, you need architects, you need kind of experience, I should say. You need to know, obviously have builders to get boots on the ground, to actually dig, put foundation, convert. Then at the end of the project, you need to get soundproof certificates, building control sign off, etc., before you can get your refinance done and rented. So you're looking at probably the best part of a year, 2 years, depending on the size of the project, and more importantly, you cannot afford to do this if you don't know what you're doing. That's commercial conversion, number 3. Number 4 is title split. That's my favorite. That's what I talk about. That's what I'm known for in the UK. I'm the biggest person that actually talks about it, writes about it, written 2 books on Amazon about it. And we buy maybe on average 100 units a year in blocks. And the reason why I like this is, and I've been doing this for 25 years as an investor, but 15 years as a title splitter. And I coach people how to find these blocks of flats which are undervalued by the current landlords because they don't understand it, they don't know it, they don't even know how to do it, they don't have the team to help them actually carve out this piece of real estate into separate units. But once you do that, I'm able to add value to each of the single units. So you buy a block of, say, 5 flats right now. Well, let's say I'll take one example, an actual example. I bought a block of 6 flats with 2 shops. I paid £250,000 for it. And 6 months later, now we've refurbished it, fixed the roof, fixed the front, fixed the shops, and upgraded all the flats. And we spent about 35 grand because I've got in-house team. So we spent 280,000. But on average now we're making £4,000 per month on that unit. So that's £50,000 if somebody's calculating on a £280,000 investment. So you're talking about 20% return on your money. So within 5 years, that investment is paid off. So this is what I love. And I think, instead of buying a one house and you would take forever to build a passive income, come and learn how to buy blocks of flats with me. And I'll teach you not only how to find them, what they need to look like, what they must have as a criteria, also how much should you be paying for it, how do you get the money, who finances it, as well as what happens at the back end of once you've refurbished it. What do you need to do to basically split them apart, put them on separate leases, and actually add value to them that way, so that you can add enough value so you can recycle all your money out. And that is how I've gone from buying one every 5 years, wait for the value to go up, and then refinance, take a bit of money, buy the next one, to buying hundreds instead of buying ones. And if you think about at the start of this video, I said one house will yield you about £300. Imagine you buy, let's take the example I've just said, 6 flats, 2 shops, and that yields you straight away £4,000 per month. That's a significant difference in what your life looks like, from £300 per month to £4,000 per month. So again, it's all about how to do it and how to execute on this strategy. I am one of the most known person in the UK that talks about, executes, but also very much invest still in blocks of flats. And in fact, last year we bought, like I say, over 100 units for our company and also our mentees as well. Not only am I teaching people, not only am I doing it for myself, I'm teaching others to actually achieve their financial freedom and get it out of corporate work and build wealth for the next generation. So for me, I would say if you are thinking about getting into properties, you've got at least say £50,000 upwards, start to look at title splitting. Go to Amazon, type in Azid Gungah, look me up on Amazon. There's 2 books I've written that will teach everybody the 6 strategies that I've followed for the last 25 years. And then the second book is about title splitting specifically, that talks about the strategy that I'm talking about. And then you can go to www.quiditygroup.co.uk, go to the property education website, and you can see my one-to-one there, where I literally handhold you over a 12-month period. I teach you all the content for 4 weeks, 1 hour a week for 4 weeks, and then after that I give you 12 months of time so that you don't make mistakes, you don't go and buy the wrong things. And actually I'll give you my time and effort to handhold you through the whole process, so you can't really fail. It's like taking your maths teacher into your maths exam, and then they're giving you the exams, or I'm giving you the answers as you go along. So for example, you go to a block, you see this is missing, you ask me, you send me a text, you go to the solicitor's and they ask you, well, how much service charge you're going to charge, how much the ground rent, how long you're going to go for the lease. All of these questions I am going to give you as you go along. So a very different way of coaching, and that's why all of my one-to-one mentees are absolutely smashing it. And if you want to find out, you could see and you can ask to go and see some of these mentees project, or come and see me. Stop listening to people on social media and then say, oh, I've got this, I've got that. Check on Company's House, look what I have, my companies, and also come and book a day and spend some time with me. I will soon be talking about site visit days that people can pay and join me, and I'll show you blocks of flats that I'm buying or I've bought, and how they work and how we add value to them. So my name is Azid. I've been investing for the last 25 years. I have specialized in title splitting for the last 13-14 years. I not only do it myself, which is a very important thing, because if you can go and learn from somebody who's done it 20 years ago and learning from somebody who's currently doing it now, and actually tomorrow we go up to the Midlands. We bought a block of 5 flats there. It's an ex-chapel that's been converted with a plot of land on it. So come and learn from an expert that actually is still investing right now, rather than a school that will teach you all the theory. Then once you get out on your own, you're stuck with the simple stuff that you probably don't know, or you don't know how to find the answer. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.